Welcome back to some bonus content from my review for the Joytoy Crazy Reload SUV. So we'll start off to show you guys where I decided to go ahead and put my water decals. These are all I have left. I will not be using at this time. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I still have them. So I went ahead and made a video for tips and tricks for how to place your water decals on your Crazy Reload SUV. If you want to check that out, I do have a mini series, part 1 through 4, on various issues and review of the Crazy Reload SUV. You want to check that out also. So the water decal labels I did use was, first off, was that little up arrow I put on my watering can. Looks pretty cool. And of course these go right there. Also decided to use these hazard strip here. I put on between the two steps to break it up. That's good. Under the hood, right here, I decided to use warning danger electrical hazard. I actually had a place so I could fit there perfectly, so it kind of broke up the black there. So also I went ahead and put the larger up arrow here on the back to give you the idea, okay, pull up on this to open up for, you know, this contents. But unfortunately these do not open, but it looks cool. Kind of breaks up the actual color there. One of the other stickers I used, so deep water slide decals, was I put right here, if you can see that. It's actually, the reason I put that there is because this is super fragile. You don't want to push down, or so for me it's almost like a warning sign for me not to touch that. Just want to break it. If you notice way up here, I have it says danger, do not touch. And I put that there because when you have your turn on, and then you have your men in the back of your vehicle sitting on their seats or standing back there, you don't want them anywhere near that turret when it's going off, or touch anything, because these vents could be hot, your guns are blazing hot, firing, you know, whatnot, and it kind of breaks up. See here, kind of gives you a unique looking interior type detail in there. Gives you something to look at. So that was the other decal I put on. And let's see, let's get this off of there. And you can see here, get the side, we have the up sticker in there, or the watering can, the actual warning, the yellow hazard strip there. And inside I actually used the dash here. There's a little sticker that goes there, a little sticker that goes here, and behind the steering wheel. Those are all decals. Let's see if I can get a better look at that for you guys. It's kind of dark in there, you can see that. So that's how I decided to place all my water slide decals. So let's try to, then obviously you have some of the ones that actually come with the actual SUV, which is here, your 8 and your punishment there, and it kind of breaks up. And let's see what else we got here. We can put this up here. And for the back, I mean, kind of, if you can see, it has, here's some details here, here, brings it up into here, to the back. So didn't want to kind of overdo it because I want it to be more realistic than, you know, too many stickers, but I think it looks good. So if you guys have any ideas of where you're placing your water decals, please comment down below. I'm interested on how you guys put yours, or where you decided, how you decided to place them on your crazy reload SUV. So I'm just going to take that off for now, so we can look at some more fun stuff. So, you know, you can have your crazy reload SUV, you know, with your seats in, and with your roll cage on the back, and in your side panels, for example, like that. Or you, if you decide not to glue these in, I've heard, and I also consider myself gluing those in, but if you glue them in, they're going to be pretty much permanent and you can't do anything else. Or you can actually, if you want to, buy several of these. Fortunately, these ain't an army building price, in my opinion. That's something you can go buy a $25 vehicle and army build them. It'd be kind of nice they were, but they're not, unfortunately. But we're going to take a look at the back, have for some fun with your Joytoy accessories. Yeah, I'm just going to set these seats in here. I haven't pretty much pushed anything. I'm just setting them just for display purposes. Now, if you guys actually have any of the sets that have come with the shields, I'm going to use this PLA one. This shield will actually stand right back in here when you have your seats and you have this completely assembled. This will stand right back against the back window, which is really cool. And then have your figure sitting there ready to go, and you can grab your shield on the way out. The shield actually also fits here on the floor, and it does not affect any of the seats at all. So pretty cool. See if we can get that to stay there. Yeah. So that's a cool idea for that. I mean, somebody put your shield, because they do come with some accessories, and so that helps. I did not have the hand grip on, so it'll just stick up a little bit if you did. But it's not going to make much of a difference. And actually utilizing these racks here, you know, you can actually put some of your weapons in here if you're just extra weapons, or if you didn't want to have your figures holding them. It'll fit up to 3 weapons here on the side here, which is kind of cool because most of the sets now are a set of 3. So you get 3 guns and maybe an extra, but you can always put that in your ammo crate or box that they come with, or not use it, or put it on the other side. So you do have 2 of these, one on this side, one on that side, so utilize that also. It's a cool little feature. And of course you have your, everybody I think loves these ammo boxes or crates that they come with. Pretty cool stuff. Put all kind of stuff in there. And of course those sit right here is what Joytoy intended for those. Let's go ahead and get these out of here real quick because they're going to fall out once I start moving this thing around. So let's see here. So that's how that looks. It sits in there. And you can stack up to 2 if you use your cage. And also, they actually fits down in here if you're not having any, you know, seats or your troopers in the back. Also, you can remember too that you don't need the seats. Your troopers will sit in here just the same, 4 people, no sweat. But you can hide. Say that's down in like that. Does sit down in an extra place if you just want to, you know, transport gear. So that's some really fun bonus material here. We're going to take a look at some other things I got that's not Joytoy brand that looks, in my opinion, pretty freaking awesome with this. First off is everybody has these, so this is going to be short and sweet. You know, you have these World Peacekeepers little drums. You know, they can just sit in here like so. You know, or you know, you have your boxes that are World Peacekeepers also. You know, you can get a bunch of those and go ahead and do that. Or this is a World Peacekeeper watering can also. See something for comparison. This is the difference between a Joytoy and the World Peacekeepers. It's actually thicker. And for some comparison, unfortunately, you know, these don't fit in here, but they do fit there. So you can put that in there if you wanted to, or you know, you can set it in the back. But at least here they won't fall over. Shouldn't fall over at least. Or you can, if you have gas cans, for you know, if they're red ones you have or whatnot. But the most fun thing I found was if you actually have any of the Brooder logistics sets. I did a review for them if you want to check them out. It's really cool. You guys gotta check this out. So we still have that weapons locker in the bottom here, right? And I think I got it stuck. Hold on one second. So we put that down inside there. And what's really cool about this, say you want to smuggle some stuff across the border and you want to pretend like you're not hauling any weapons. These pallets from Brooder are like they were made for this. Look at that. And you can put that in there. Let me put this back down. You see the top of it. This can go like that. You know, then you can put like, you got your drums here in the back. Don't fit too much. But you can put, you know, a bunch of equipment over top. Like you're not hauling anything but, you know, useless stuff. Pretty cool, right? Or, you know, you can just be one of those guys that go around and steal pallets from down stores. You can load these pallets up all over your truck. There's actually 10 pallets right there. If you wanted to haul 10 pallets. Or, you know, depending how far you want to go, you know, you could throw some more pallets up here. Go above your cab, put some string over that to make it look like you got it tied down. You know, no one's going to find that weapons locker, right? You can go pretty high. If you buy several of these sets, you know, you can put as many pallets in this truck as you want. But they fit pretty nice. And since they do interlock with each other, they'll stay pretty good. Also, what's cool, in that set, you get these shipping crates. These also fit like it was made to fit in there. So you could be shipping all kinds of stuff in your truck. I wish these were actually, I would like to have another one myself, but it's just not makes sense with the price point that they're at. They are making a tan one, but who knows? And if you have another one of these shipping containers, This do also stack. I currently, from my collection, I do have 2 sets of the Brooder logistics sets, so I could actually do 4 of those if I wanted to. But for this video, just demonstrating some extra stuff that you can do with your crazy reload SUV. You know, it doesn't have to be geared up all the way, however you see fit. So it makes this so nice. You know, that it is fragile. It is not a toy for kids, but you can actually have some fun with this if you have some other stuff that you've collected over the years. One thing else that comes with that logistics set, these are actually cool now because they're like they're wire. Kind of looks like for the scheme, like a wire basket. You can do that, however that works for you. And just let me see if it works. Let's see what happens if we do this. I haven't got to try this, but I'll do it on camera. Yeah, it looks like they would fit right over that. So that was pretty wild. Maybe even this will actually fit with it on too. Pretty crazy. So the playability for this thing is off the charts. I mean, you definitely can have a lot of fun with this. So let's see. The other thing I thought was kind of cool was I'm going to use this side because the other one side just clicks a little bit. So if you put this down, and if you have one of your sets, like your Delta Force sets, first off, you can put your little computer here on this and use it as like a computer table. Just bring one of the guys in. I'll just pour that off. How about that? So we can get some playability out of these guys. Looks pretty good there. I mean, that's awesome. You can be safely behind the door except for his legs, obviously, but you know, get the idea. Yeah, he's really cool truck. Obviously, you can stand your guy on here if you want to. Also, if you're using your Delta team or that comes with this, you can stash this in here like so. Pretty cool place to put that. So it's a good idea of utilizing some of the accessories you get with your figure sets with your crazy reload. Thought it'd be a cool idea. Yep. So that's some bonus content. There's some additional playability features, some ideas for displays, or if you actually play with your figures, or whatever you do with them. Very nice options for some of your storylines or universe, whatever it takes. So if you guys like this video, please consider subscribing. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this look at some bonus content. I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.